Oh, you thought that after me taking a week out of making videos, I was just gonna dip my toes in the water? Oh, no, bitch. In this household, we do our absolute best. Unless we're napping. And even then... Readers, I know what you're thinking. With the title of this video being the way it is, why isn't this a Readus Reacts as opposed to today's lesson? Now, the smartass in me just really just wants to give that hot ass answer of think about it, but y'all ain't do nothing to deserve that. Plus, as previous videos of mine have proved in the past, some of y'all don't really know about what's going on until you see my videos in your subscription feed. So for those reasons, I'm going to start from the beginning. Around the beginning of July of 2018, it was announced that Scarlett Johansson would be starring in a movie called Rub and Tug, inspired by the real-life story of a transgender massage parlor owner in 1970s and 1980s Pittsburgh. The character she will be playing is Dante Tex Gill, the trans man in question. You can already see where I'm going with this, can't you? So as you'd expect, the LGBT community and the non-parasitic allies were stating their piece about the situation. And their piece was pretty much a one-worded answer. No. But nobody came as hard for the situation as Trans Hollywood. Especially when Scarlett tried to defend her casting by using other cis actors that portrayed trans characters in the past as examples. Because actress Trace Lysette spilled the tea on Twitter in regards to the overall imbalance on the whole best performer for the role debacle that Hollywood tends to only hold up 3/10 of the time. Now, of course, ever since her casting and the defense of her casting, it was announced over a week later that Johansson has decided to remove herself from the project due to having a change of heart. Which is celebrity code for, I still want to play Black Widow, so I need to save face. So while a lot of trans actors and activists are thanking Scarlett Johansson for making this move, and the CEO of GLAAD pretty much said that Johansson's decision was a game changer, I respectfully have to say, nah. Especially since we dealt with a very similar situation last year in regards to whitewashing in the reboot of the upcoming Hellboy franchise. I'm of course talking about when Ed Skrein, aka Ajax from the first Deadpool movie, was cast as Major Ben Daimo, who in the comic books is Asian. He also left the project a week after he was initially cast, but the difference between him and ScarJo is the focus here. Because while whitewashing and casting cis actors for trans roles is worthy of equal outrage, Ed Skrein, according to his statement, didn't know the character was of Asian descent when he was cast until the outcry of whitewashing reached his ears, did his homework, and proceeded to do the right thing by stepping away from the role. Scarlett Johansson, however, knew from Jump Street she was going to be portraying a trans man the moment she took the role. Heard the outcries of the LGBT community, their allies, and the trans actors and actresses that made their voices known according to her own representatives. And still defended her casting for a long ass time before, and let's just be real here, realizing that taking this role was against her self-interest. Especially since Marvel Studios is trying to get a solo Black Widow movie off the ground. Now, some would say that this is speculation, and I can understand why. But given the fact that Marvel Studios just signed Kate Shortland to direct the solo Black Widow movie after recently hiring screenwriter Jack Schaefer to write it, well then, as the lyrics to the song Schism by Tool once said, I know the pieces fit. So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, and the reason why I made this today's lesson, is to make this point. I am indeed glad Scarlett Johansson decided to no longer play a trans man in a movie where the character can be portrayed just as passionately by an actual trans male actor. But after seeing how gung-ho she was to defend her casting, only for her to conveniently bow out of the project upon the green light of another project she wants to be a part of, y'all can't really tell me that she did it for the same reasons that Ed Skrein decided to not take an Asian role away from an Asian actor. I'm not going to sing the praises of the actions of an individual that doesn't deserve them, and I never will. Because you don't do the right thing just because it's in your best interest to do so. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But you know, it's just me being old-fashioned and shit. Anyway, readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below what you think about this whole debacle. Are you like me and think she had ulterior motives for bowing out of Rub and Tug, or do you think she genuinely came from a good place? I'd love to know your thoughts. I'll be making some changes to the merch store come August, so if you want to help support the channel and purchase what's currently available as far as merchandise is concerned, you can click the card at the end of the video or in the link in the description down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.